Good evening, and welcome to Daily Top Bulletin, bringing you the top 10 current affairs headlines in the most simple, clear, and exam-focused format for UPSC and competitive exams. Every headline is carefully selected to keep your preparation ahead of the competition. Let's begin with today's top 10 news.
6 July 2026. Top 10 current affairs headlines, 6 July 2026. One Ministry of Cooperation celebrates 5th Foundation Day at Bulletin Mandapam. What happened? The Ministry of Cooperation officially celebrated its 5th Foundation Day on July 6, 2026, at Bulletin Mandapam, New Delhi, highlighting the significant growth of cooperative societies across India over the past 5 years. Key facts to remember. Theme for 2026. The celebrations were held under the nationwide banner theme of Sahakar Se Samriddhi, Prosperity Through Cooperation. Institutional shift. The ministry was established in July 2021 to provide a separate administrative, legal, and policy framework for strengthening the cooperative movement in the country. Core initiatives. Focus areas discussed included the computerization of primary agricultural credit societies, PACS, and the expansion of national-level cooperative societies for exports, organics, and quality seeds. 2. General Duraj Seth assumes charge as COAS, unveils VIJAY roadmap. What happened? General Duraj Seth officially assumed charge as the 31st Chief of the Army Staff, COAS, of the Indian Army, and immediately launched a transformative strategic framework named VIJAY. Key facts to remember. The VIJAY framework. The roadmap stands for Vigilance, Innovation, Jointness and Integration, Atmanirbharta and Yadha First. Strategic objective. It outlines a phased, technology-driven doctrine aimed at modernizing India's land forces through AI integration, drone technology, quantum computing, and localized electronic warfare capabilities. Indigenization target. The roadmap sets hard deadlines for reducing import dependencies by partnering directly with Indian defense tech startups and MSMEs. 3. India secures 94th rank in UN Sustainable Development Report, 2026. What happened? The United Nations Sustainable Development Solutions Network, UNSDSN, released the 11th edition of the Sustainable Development Report, SDR, 2026, showcasing India's progressive jump in global sustainability indices. Key facts to remember. Rank and score. India secured the 94th rank among 167 countries with a score of 68.3 out of 100, marking a measurable improvement from its 99th position in 2025. Key challenges. Despite improvements in overall score and cereal yields, the report notes that India faces persistent structural gaps in zero hunger, SDG 2, child wasting stunting, gender equality, SDG 5, and climate action, SDG 13. Global framework. The SDR tracks country performance toward achieving the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, by the target year of 2030. 4. India hosts BRICS heads of anti-drug agencies, meeting in Guwahati. What happened? Under India's BRICS chairship for 2026, the Narcotics Control Bureau, NCB, hosted the high-level BRICS heads of anti-drug agencies meeting in Guwahati, Assam, beginning on July 6, 2026. Key facts to remember. Primary agenda. The summit focused on curbing the cross-border trafficking of synthetic drugs, precursor chemicals, and darknet-based illicit maritime narcotics routes. Geopolitics. It highlights India's leading role in regional security networks and its strategy to leverage BRICS intelligence-sharing mechanisms to secure its borders from the Golden Crescent and Golden Triangle networks. 5. NITI Aayog releases Strategic Roadmap for Making Ayurveda Global. What happened? NITI Aayog released a comprehensive policy report titled Strategic Roadmap for Making Ayurveda Global, outlining a phased vision to establish India's traditional medicine system internationally by 2047. Key facts to remember. 3-pillar framework. The roadmap relies on 3 core pillars: availability, certified practitioners and quality products, acceptability, trust, uniform global regulations, and institutional recognition and propagation. Collaborative design, prepared in collaboration with PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC, the policy pushes for WHO GMP equivalent manufacturing standards and standardized clinical trials to generate globally accepted scientific evidence. 6. Center formulates strict regulatory framework for VPN providers. What happened? The Union government announced it is finalizing a strict legal framework targeting virtual private network, VPN, providers to curb the bypassing of state-ordered digital content blocks. Key facts to remember. Mandatory requirements. The proposed rules will require global VPN companies to establish a registered local presence office in India and appoint dedicated statutory compliance officers. The trigger. The regulatory escalation follows a steep surge in VPN signups, e.g., Proton VPN reporting over 120% spikes, during temporary localized bans on communication apps like Telegram ahead of major national examinations. 7. Delhi government unveils Swachh Hawa Swasth Delhi 7-year mitigation plan. What happened? The government of Delhi operationalized a major 7-year air pollution mitigation plan with an estimated capital layout of 8,300 crore to structurally clean the national capital region's airshed. Key facts to remember. Funding and support. The project is being actively supported and structured with institutional technical inputs from the World Bank. Targeted interventions. The roadmap specifies source-specific emission cuts focusing aggressively on heavy-duty vehicle transitions, mechanical sweeping of road dust, and continuous monitoring of construction and demolition, C&D, waste. 8. India-Israel Bilateral Investment Agreement, BIA, enters into force. What happened? The landmark Bilateral Investment Agreement, BIA, signed between India and Israel, officially entered into force, shifting investment protections into an active legal phase. Key facts to remember. Historical milestone. Israel has become the first OECD, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, member state to sign and operationalize an investment pact under India's revamped post-2015 Model Treaty Framework. Scope: replacing a legacy 1996 treaty, the new agreement excludes portfolio investments while providing robust, transparent state-to-state dispute resolution clauses designed to attract West Asian tech capital. 9. UN-backed ITU launches AI for Good Global Commission. What happened? The International Telecommunication Union, ITU, a specialized agency of the United Nations, officially launched the Artificial Intelligence, AI for Good Global Commission in Geneva, Switzerland. Key facts to remember. Founding cohort. The high-level commission comprises 44 founding members, including technology heads, policymakers, and international civil rights experts. Objective. It is explicitly mandated to design global AI governance benchmarks, mitigate the risks of generative AI deepfakes, and foster human-centric digital inclusion frameworks across developing economies. 10. Skyroot Aerospace finalizes payloads for Vikram 1 rocket, mission Agaman. What happened? Private space tech pioneer Skyroot Aerospace completed regulatory clearance checks for its upcoming orbital launch vehicle, Vikram 1, under the officially designated flight name, Mission Agaman. Key facts to remember. Technical design. Vikram 1 features an all-carbon composite structure and runs on a specialized architecture utilizing both in-house solid and liquid propulsion systems. Target orbit. The flight will lift payloads weighing up to 350 kg into a 450 km low Earth orbit, LEO, marking a vital milestone for India's privatized commercial space launch capabilities.
Thank you for tuning in to Daily Top Bulletin. Stay updated, stay prepared, and stay ahead in your UPSC and competitive exam journey. We'll be back tomorrow with another set of the day's most important current affairs headlines. Until then, keep learning and keep growing. Good night, and see you in the next bulletin.